And we are live. Welcome, brothers, to another show. Today we have real estate guru, international traveler, and BMT admin in the building, Cardell Beasley, who's
Yeah.
currently in the Dominican Republic. What's happening, brother?
What up? What up? What up, man? Hey, that's that smile when you touch down, baby. That smile don't go away till you get back on that plane.
Boy, what you saying, man? What is you saying, man? You got the polo on today, man. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
The polo with the shades,
yeah. I had a
looking
little
fresh
hat.
and clean.
I had to
So,
handle a
man,
little
what's the weather like that out there right now, brother? Is it
man. It's
warm?
been
Is it cold?
in here. Just nice and hot, man. 80, 85, 90. It's been nice and hot.
Perfect, perfect. And you live in Detroit, so I know that's a big change.
Man, it was freezing when I was like, yeah, I got to get up out of here. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's damn sure what's up. Yeah, man. You know, I was telling you earlier, my boy was rolling on me because I said, man, I had no idea Colombia had earthquakes. And this is my first earthquake ever, bro. So you should have saw your boy. You should have saw your boy, Cardell. Your
I
boy ran out the building with a white beat and some drawers on. Like, man, what the hell going on? And all the Colombians just walking around normal, like, what's wrong with this guy? You know,
yeah,
I had no idea. I mean, the whole building was shaking, bro. I'm
yeah.
like, I'm just going like this. I'm like, man, what in the world? So I just took off. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never been. I'm from Georgia, bro. We just get heavy storms. We don't get earthquakes. You know what I'm saying?
It's a weird feeling, bro. It's a weird and over there in Colombia, man, they got tall buildings. You know,
Exactly,
you being something, man. Shit, I know.
bro.
That's
It's the weirdest thing ever, bro. Because it just seemed like somebody just grabbed the building and just went like this, literally.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it was a mild one in Virginia one time, which they don't have earthquakes, but
Mm-hmm.
it took me a minute to register what was even going on. But it was the craziest feeling, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when you're not used to it, because y'all don't have no earthquakes in Detroit or nothing like that, right?
Nah, I don't got none of that. I think that's all out west.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Everybody hit me up. They was like, man, what was that? Did you feel that? I was like,
Mm.
man, shit, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So man, tell us, bro, like what's going on in the Sasua and Dominican Republic right now? What's the curfew? What's the vibe like out there? What's happening?
Man, everything is good, man. Brothers is back over here. You know, they had that real super strict one for a minute. Then they
Mm-hmm.
lifted weeks ago. So now we got a 7 p.m. on the weekday, 5 p.m. on the weekend. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
right before this call, don't take it as word as bond because I haven't had an opportunity to confirm it. We can count
Mm-hmm.
on Greg. Greg gonna go and verify it. But somebody hit me up and said that I guess the president just decided to move it. So I don't know when it starts, but it should be going to 9 p.m. on the weekday with a 3 hour travel thing. And that extra 3 hours to travel really loosens it up because you can, if you at a spot and you're supposed to curfews at 7, you can really hang out there to 7:30, 7:40 and be all right because they give you 3 hours to travel. From
Mm-hmm.
what I experienced, as long as it looked like you're headed somewhere, they ain't really bothered me. Even when I was
Okay.
hanging was at curfew, it was past curfew, and I was walking down the Envy. It ain't bothered me because I was moving. They probably mess with you if you're just standing on the corner or something.
Okay. So the curfew, they might be pushing the curfew back to 9. What about the weekend?
And they're gonna go to 7, so they're gonna put 2 hours on the weekday, and then 2 hours on the weekend. Give you 3 hours to travel. So technically, you can be moving around to midnight.
Okay, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
And did you have to get a PCR test to enter to Dominican Republic?
No, I didn't need one to get in. You definitely need one to
Okay.
get. But yeah, you definitely don't need anything. They got
Mhm.
the health form. You fill out. They have changed it up a little bit, so they got the digital option. They're trying to force people to that. Old school, you sit on the plane and you write it out. But they got to
Mhm.
do it online first. They do it online, and then you're gonna print out a form, or maybe do it on your phone. You'll have this QR code. Once you got that
Mhm.
QR code, they can scan that at the airport when you get to DR.
Okay, that's cool. So, do you have like a set place y'all go take the PCR test to return back to the states?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna drop it in the group because I can't recall the name of it. But
Mhm.
yeah, I hit a spot. Some of my guys they already went back. It was real smooth. I got a taxi that I rock with real hard out there. My man Juan. I drop his
Okay.
info. Yeah, he took my people over there. We got it done quick. Finito, gracias. Yeah. And my man he went over there, took it real quick. Had our results in like an hour, bro. We was good.
That's what's up. Shout out to our brother Rigo Taxi. He
Oh,
says
Rico.
that he's in the building.
Yeah.
Okay, my brother Rigo says he has no curfew to move anytime, anywhere. He has a special paperwork from the government. So if
Curfew
you
make
guys can,
Rigo
go
make
ahead,
it
bro.
happen. Damn, something you really want hit you up at 2:30. Rigo
Mhm.
can make it
Yeah,
happen.
that's what's up. That's what's up. That's our boy. That's our bro Rigo.
Yeah.
That's our bro Rigo, man.
Yeah. Hey man,
Uh,
let me tell you
mhm.
about the love, bro. Rigo, man, Rigo came through, got my guys to take him to go golf, man. He had me the
Mhm.
custom black man travel shirt and a whole box of cigars, bro. When I tell
Oh,
you
that's
the love
love.
real over here, man, it's crazy, man. Shout out to Rigo Taxi, bro.
Man, shout out to Rigo, bro. Yeah, Rigo hit me. I talked to him a couple of days ago, man. The brother's solid.
Yeah, yeah.
Brother's definitely solid. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this real quick, bro. I'm listening to you. I gotta go off camera for a second. What on?
Oh, you you had one of them Zoom outfits, a professional up top, party downstairs.
So, do you know if the COVID cases are pretty much going down
you know,
in the DR?
I haven't looked at the stats lately, man. To
Mhm.
be honest, I don't
Okay.
have interesting here. You know, you got a strong vibe of people like, man, it ain't real. You know what I mean?
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
When they think they're not taking it real serious, man.
Mhm.
Detroit got hit with it real hard, so you
Yeah.
know, I stay cautious, and either way it go, however you feel about it, I don't argue with anyone. You know, if you feel it's man made, it's a pandemic. I hear a lot of brothers saying that.
Mhm.
It's all on your experience. You know, to me, that's actually how I felt at first. Then I lost three people. I
Oh
lost three
wow.
people a month and a half, and I was like, this shit real as fuck. I mean,
Right. Right.
this.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. You know, currently, man, like we Colombia doesn't have any restrictions whatsoever. You can party to 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. We've been going ham out here lately
Mm,
because the COVID cases have been going down. But now
mm-hmm.
there are rumors of a different variant coming around or something. And I
Right.
will say, man, it is somewhat of a bug out here because I've heard people getting a little sick. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so, you know, right now everything is open in Colombia, man. I mean, the park was packed this
Wow.
weekend, bro. I've never seen that many people in the park before. Like this is the real Colombia,
Yeah.
Medellin and Paquetera and that thing. I mean, you could barely walk with so many people. All the
Wow.
clubs were packed to the limit. So the cases have been going down, but hopefully they stay going down. You know, and
Okay.
we
Right.
was locked down for 3 months, man. You couldn't go nowhere during the holidays, but you had to literally sit in your house and shop
Yeah.
on certain days depending on the last number on your passport. And it was difficult because brothers were still coming down. So brothers were coming down, you know, not knowing that they was on
Uh,
restriction. So I was like, damn, bro, you just came down at the worst time. But luckily, some guys was able to extend their stay, and some guys just said they're gonna come on back. So we got guys out here now that are having a ball, man, in Colombia right now, bro.
mm.
But you do have to take a PCR test to enter Colombia. So you have to have
Okay.
a PCR test currently right now. Now
Hey,
they are saying that if you don't have a PCR test, you can just go on a 14-day quarantine. But who
quarantine.
wants to
Right.
do that? Who wants to even try that? You know?
Even if you're there for a month, we're gonna waste half of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Because you know
And
what? I'm gonna say this, man. Like these quarantines and these, you know, people isolating people to me is worse. It does more damage. Now I understand having a curfew to limit everybody kind of moving around a little bit to stop the spread. But when you
yeah,
just kind of just say you can't leave the house, that almost feels like prison, bro.
yeah, yeah,
You know. Let me hop on the comments real quick. We got a couple of guys in the room. We
yeah,
got Kevin Johnson. He says, "My guy, I'm coming to Cali. I got to get up with you, Aaron. BMT is official. Show me the ropes when it comes to Colombia for sure, brother."
yeah.
Howard Cooper says, "Hey, what's up, guys? That's what's
Oh,
up, bro. What's up with you, Howard Cooper? Hey, I want to welcome all the new members to the Facebook group, bro. We approached 5,000 plus members, bro.
yeah, yeah,
5,000 strong in this jump.
yeah.
5,000, man. So I want to welcome all the new members.
Good,
I
brother.
appreciate y'all joining. But we're gonna chop it up about the group, man, because you know, we've been going back and forth with the group. The group has been off the chain, but I have to tell a couple of brothers that, hey, man, you got to kind of codify your comments because we've
Yeah,
been monitored so heavy. You know, because you're an admin, bro. You know,
yeah.
you want to let them know about kind of codifying the comments?
Yeah, you gotta definitely drop it in some code, man. We getting monitored heavily, man. You already know one of the reasons that we like to move out of the country and move around is because we feel like we're overly censored as a group of individuals anyway, and it looks as though that it's happening on Facebook, man. I mean, some of the stuff I see that got posted got removed, and what they said, I read all of them, and 40% of the time, it really wasn't nothing too bad,
It'd
man.
be light, right? It'd be light.
Yeah, real light. So that's just let you know, man. They monitor and heavy. They got those bots, man. So if you're
Mhm.
gonna try to say something, try to just be a little bit stealthy with it. However you want to say it, and because a lot of this, now just straight, some of the stuff they should have took off. They were straight going at each other. I'm like, nah, bro, we ain't about that. Like, it might have been a little loose in the beginning, man, but the way this thing growing, the vision that Aaron has for this, we don't even want that type of energy around because it may have started out as something like, oh, we'll check this out, brothers uniting together, but this joint about to be so much bigger, man. It's about so
Yeah.
we got to cut the loose ends, man. So I say that as a warning, fellas. You in
Oh yeah.
there running off at the mouth too much, man, dissing other people for no reason. Everybody can have a difference of opinion. That's completely fine. They say their piece, you say their piece, and then that's that. But if you really look at it, I don't argue with people online because the reality is I've never argued with anyone online, and at the end of it, they was like, you know what, you're right. That never happens, right? So why even waste the time and energy?
Exactly, man.
Yeah,
Exactly. And I've been kicking dudes out of the group all week, so
yeah,
called because we got infiltrators now. You
yeah,
know, people that I can tell like you go to their Facebook profile, they got one or two photos.
yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah,
get them people out of there. People that just want to argue and just kind of throw shade and just cause drama because five
yeah.
thousand black men moving as a unit, man. That's the problem to some people.
That's major, man. We can make some major. So yeah, I'm with it, man. Like I said, you got to move them out. And if you got homies that you've invited and told them to come to the group and stuff, let them know. Like, hey, if they ain't got nothing on their page and all type of foolish stuff like that, then they ain't gonna get no love. We ain't gonna accept them, man. And they might be legit. I got friends too that don't really mess with Facebook, so they like I only got 2 or 3 friends. If you bringing in one of your people, hit us up or something. Send us a message like, yo, my man Chris Johnson, he only got 3 friends because he don't use Facebook, but something like that.
That's what's up, man. And guys, man, I tell guys all the time, hit me up on the email, blackmentravels@gmail, because if you're not my friend on the friend list, all those messages I don't see unless I happen to check it, which I never check it because I'm not thinking about it, right?
Yeah.
So hit me on blackmenstravel@gmail. A lot of brothers want to, come get some information, ask me questions about, where they go, where to stay at, stuff like that, man. So I tell brothers all the time, hit me up on that blackmentravels@gmail because, some guys hit me up like, man, I've been messaging you this whole time. I'm like, bro, I didn't see the message. So,
Because it's like in a whole separate. I could barely find it myself when you go in the messenger. You got to hit the little 3 buttons. You got to go and find the joint, a
mhm.
message request. You know what I mean? You're like, man, I don't really go into that. Yeah.
Okay. My brother Rigo Taxi, let me see what he says real quick, brother. We'll get the flow on. He says, new curfew in the Dominican Republic from day 3. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. and free transit to 12 a.m. Saturday and Sunday, 7 p.m. and free transit 10 p.m. That's a whole lot better, bro. That's a
Yeah.
whole lot better.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice little difference right there.
Big time, big time.
Yeah.
So, man, tell us what you think about Envy, bro.
Man, Envy. Overall, I think they got something nice going on there, man. It has
Mhm.
a ton of potential.
Mhm.
Uh, it needs some polishing for sure.
Okay.
Um, I'm an entrepreneur myself. The biggest thing to make you a successful entrepreneur is knowing what you're weak at, and
Mhm.
it's evident there's some areas that the gentleman running that place are weak at. And they need to bring in someone who's stronger, because while it's in Dominican Republic, you're serving Americans, and we're used to certain standards. So overall, I think it's a great concept, man. The setup is dope, man. It has a ton of potential to
Yeah,
be
man.
a.
You got my room. You got the penthouse suite.
Yeah. You put me where you want to be at. So, yeah, that joint was dope, man. It was nice. Had a nice bar set up and the jacuzzi, and
Mhm.
it had it going on in that aspect. So, I wish those brothers well. We're gonna definitely connect with them
Mhm.
and build some stuff with them for sure, man. And we we looking like that could potentially be a headquarters for something major that we got in works. You know.
That's right. You
Yes,
already
sir.
know. You already know. So, bro, tell us about the food drive you did this weekend out there in the DR.
Oh man, dude, that's always the highlight, man, of my trips here, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, it was bittersweet, man. It was bittersweet because we got out there. I always go. It's a local grocery store, man, right in the middle of the slums, barrio. I don't even know what they call it. But I always
Mm-hmm.
go grab the food, man. My goal is to really support the smaller businesses. Especially with when you're in there running up a check. But so we got our food and everything, man, and we just go off into the trenches, man. The people who need the help the most, man. And man, we went to the first spot we pulled up, and I mean it was crazy, man. We just got bombarded, man. You would have thought Drake was getting out the truck or something like it.
Mm.
Man, it was so many people that ran up to the truck trying to get a bag, and I like to take it to their house because I want to help as many people as I can, right? I don't want to give a brother and two sisters, right, and the mom, get them a couple packs, and they all in the same house, and then somebody next door ain't got nothing,
Mm-hmm.
So I like to take it to their door. So I kept trying to tell them like, yo, the tu casa. I'm my man. He's speaking Spanish. He's telling them, and we went into this Haitian neighborhood. I want to help out the Haitians,
That's right.
you know. But we ain't had nobody speak French though, so I'm
Mm.
like, yeah. But I'm like, I don't care what language you speak. Everybody know back up. So I'm like, back up, back up. I mean,
Mm.
it's like bombarded, bro. You thought you was Michael Jackson, man. Everybody, it's had to be 100 people standing around, just like, help me, please, help me. I'm hungry. It was an experience, man. It was quite an experience. So that spot actually, we could not handle it, man. And I had seven of us, bro. It was seven of us, but
Mm-hmm.
seven people we couldn't contain. It had to be 150 people, bro. We couldn't contain them, and they was kind of bombarding us to try to get the food. So we had to shut it down there, man. Jump in the truck, man. I tell you, that right there, and everybody with me was like, "Yo, I never want to be a celebrity. If this is what they have to deal with, I never want to be a celebrity." um, but what's that? Another earthquake? But
Yeah, it sounds like it, bro. I'm in the middle of the rainforest, so we have all types of weather, man. But
yeah,
man, I feel
uh,
like that's very special, man. When I saw those photos, man, it really touched the brother heart.
and
And
it was crazy. When we got to the next spot, we was able to do what we wanted to do.
uh,
But the reason why I say it's bittersweet, man, because you help all these people, and they're so thankful, man. But at the same time, once we ran out of the food, man, I mean, it had to be 60, 70 people still standing there hungry.
right.
So that's the bitter part.
Yeah, man. When I did the live yesterday, I was telling the guys, I said, man, it shouldn't be just Rigo and Cardell out there helping out. We got 5,000 brothers,
Yeah,
so we're gonna we talked about setting something up to where a certain percentage of the merchandise that we sell on Black Men Travels can go to whatever fundraiser we put together for the people out there.
yeah. Because Rigo be out there, man, and I got a ton of respect for him, man, because he help a lot of Haitians too, man, and like
Mhm.
the Haitians here, man, I always try to look out for them. I can kind of understand their frustration, especially like on the beach and stuff, man. They'd be
Mhm.
like, "Oh, check out my restaurant, come buy a drink," and I always try
Mhm.
to go serve them because I think in their mind they're like, "Bro, like these Dominicans, they kind of treat us bad, but you look like me, my guy. I need your support." You know what I mean? And a lot of us, don't show them the support. So
Mhm.
I love the fact that even with the socialism and stuff that goes on in the country, Rigo still finds a way to say, "I'm going to help these Haitians," and he doesn't have to. He really can be like, "Man, I'm Dominican. I'm going to help Dominicans."
That's right, bro.
Yeah.
That's right, man. Yeah, we most definitely want to put something together, man. We can definitely make some changes out there, not just in the DR, but in Colombia as well. Wherever we put our stamp at, man, we should always have something going on where we can give to the people. Because in my opinion, I always feel like if we put more Black men in a position, of economic success, we tend to give back more than other groups of men. So
Hmm.
the more of us are winning, the more
Yeah.
we can give back and help people because it's nothing like that feeling of helping someone. And a person will always remember that, especially those little kids. That kid gonna remember that, right? When you was
Hmm.
out there giving the food to everybody, you and Rigo, and when he gets older and gets in a better position, he's gonna do the exact same thing because he knows
Man.
how I felt. Because it's
Yeah.
one thing to be poor, and then brothers will say, "Well, man, you got good people in the states." I said, "Man, we got social services in the state." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Ain't no kids running around 2, 3 in the morning hungry asking for money.
None of
And
that, man.
you can't do it all by yourself. I can't do it all by myself.
Yeah.
So that's why we're gonna put something together to help these children. Because at the end of the day, we all the same. We all the
Yeah.
same.
And like somebody said before, said in the group on the message, they like, man, that joint help us combat, the imagery that they've put out about black men around the world. You know what I mean? It helps combat that to be like, I don't know, they said this about black men, but here's what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? So that's that's how we got to move out here, man. And I love to see it as a unit to be like, yo, Black Man Travel come over here and do this. So when we come to town, that whole weight, when somebody got on a Black Man Travel shirt, it need the whole weight. It needs to be like almost like a frat. Like, yo, this he with Black Man Travel. He's a good dude. Like these
Exactly.
dudes come over here and feed thousands of people. They hold it down. They come have a good time. They don't fight and act a fool and tear up nothing. It's a
Exactly.
good dudes, man.
That's funny you say that, man, because I was invited to a dinner, like a dinner/business meeting, by my brother Rob Thorne III at a real nice restaurant in Colombia, and we just had a conversation about holding each other accountable and knowing that we represent each other like as a group now. Like we moving around Colombia doing all these business moves. We
Mm-hmm.
can't have somebody misrepresenting us, wilding out. Now we ain't saying that about all black men, African Americans, but we just saying our particular group, our particular association, we got to hold each other accountable for any of the BS. And these kind of conversations that we having, because truth be told, brother, you got brothers in Colombia making some major moves. You got brothers in the DR making major moves, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to make all of us look good. You feel me? But we can't be on that janky stuff too. So that's what
Yeah.
we're talking about. We just want to just
Yeah.
hold each other accountable. And we're building relationships with each other. I sat at the
Yeah.
table with 2 legitimate millionaires, bro. You feel me? And these guys are working on the better behalf of a lot of brothers. Brothers might not know it yet, but when they come out here, right, they get the mobile app, they're going to be able to get apartments for good prices. They're going to be able to know how to move. Because I see brothers out here all the time lost in the sauce. They don't know where to go. Well,
Mm-hmm.
my brother right here owns a restaurant or Sweet Georgia Brown. You can go eat at
Yeah.
his establishment. My brother Rob Thorne has a club up there called Vibes on top of Epic Hotel. You can go party there. We got brothers that has educational service. My man Moss doing a language school, because I know a lot of brothers want to learn language. We just trying to create this economy international, and everywhere we go, we're gonna put our stamp down, man. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Let me holler at the chat real quick. My brother William Green said, "Get them likes up, fellas."
Mm-hmm.
My brother K Harden says, "Peace to Ferris in the chat." My brother Silky says, "Sup, fellas? I'm loving this combo. Let's get it."
Yes,
Michael
sir.
Alfred asked, "What kind of shades his brother's wearing?" Most random things, man.
Hey,
That's
man,
good.
I'm here. And now these the Louis millionaire joints.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. So let's talk about some of the real estate you got going on out there in the DR right now, bro.
Man, I love the real estate, man. So I was out riding around today looking at I'm actually looking at some property for the group.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm keeping everybody. I'm letting y'all know I'm still rocking, man. We still putting stuff together. So I'm looking for land that we can develop something, similar to a Casa Linda, man, a big project. So I looked at a few pieces of land today that it'll probably take me a week to work on the numbers of development and stuff. But yeah, I'm putting together stuff, man. So fellas in the group, man, we can come in and we can build our own little place, man. We got a spot that we can put our name on and say, yo, man, we took 1,000, we took 500, 600 people together and formed capital and developed a major complex in Dominican Republic, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. That's what we're trying to figure this out, man. Put this together. So, because we have a lot of brothers that want to invest, but we want to make sure everything is legitimate. We're gonna have the lawyers on deck, because we don't want to do no janky business, because brothers don't think we ran out with their money or something. So
Yeah.
we got to make sure everything. We don't rush into business, especially in a foreign country. We got to have. We got to know the network of the government and the underneath the government. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure all our ducks in a row before we present it to the group.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So what the ladies looking like out there, brother? The low way, what they looking like out there? They still, rocking beautiful? What's going on out there with them?
It's still lovely. Everything that it's been, it still is.
Okay.
Yeah, they are out and about, man, and enjoying life, looking for some fun, Uh, and a lot of situations to get in there. This past weekend, there was quite a few brothers here. I felt like it was like a back lag from when they had that real tough curfew, and maybe some of the guys who didn't come to Super Bowl weekend they piled in because it was heavy. The fellow brothers was heavy here this weekend, so a lot of people around. But yeah, there's a lot of situations, man, and we're gonna work on structuring something within the app, man, so we can almost like some Yelp type situations because it's some janky ones too, man. You know, anywhere in the world, but
Yeah.
the concept of Yelp makes sense because there's a lot of restaurants, but it's a few of them that you might be like, man, this restaurant suck. So we're gonna be able to let people know, yeah, this restaurant suck, man.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Hey, speaking of restaurants, man, you went to Ed's Cold Spot today, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh,
With the homie Dean Cole, man. Shout out to Dean Cole. But yeah, man, the food was great, man. And I had a convo with him, and you know, being from the states, we have a certain expectation of customer service and stuff, and you don't really get that, a lot of times in other countries. But you're okay with it because you understand. All right, I'm in another country. You know what I
mhm,
mean? But the reality of it is, that brother has trained his staff to serve like they're in the United States.
mhm.
And I did off the back, I'm an entrepreneur, so I look at all these small things, and I said, yo, he's trained them to treat you like you're in the U.S., right? The attentiveness and stuff like that. You typically don't get that a lot of times. But she was on top of things. She was attentive to my needs, man. And I was like, this brother trained him, man. The food was awesome, man. You already know the brother location. The brother location is it's phenomenal. I mean, the view there, right there on the Malecon, is saying, man, I see some great things in store for that brother. Like I said, I'm a big cruiser, and I know he by that terminal. Man, that brother business is gonna take off whenever them cruise ships get ready to pull back in, man. And
Oh, that's what's
I'm
up,
actually
man.
part of this cruise group, and this cruise group called Black Cruise Group. So if you're in a cruising, look us up. Yeah. I mean, it's like 100,000 people. It might be more than 100,000 people. It's all black people that love cruising. So I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
make sure that Dean know about that, man. Because when them cruises come back over there, they got to go check out Dean, man.
That's what's up, man. Did you taste any
Yeah,
of the wings?
yeah. Had the wings. I had the wings, and I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm a tough critic on the wings, bro. That's my that's my thing. I'm a tough critic, man. And the wings was slapping, man. The
Uh-huh.
wings were great, man. The wings taste good. It was nice, crispy. I got the barbecue joints. I'm gonna go back later this week and try something else. He got this big chicken sandwich I got to rock with. Check it out. You know what I mean? But yeah, the wings was good, man. The drinks was good. He had a side salad, man, that he should have been charging $10 for. It was three damn dollars. I mean, the side salad was slapping, bro. So yeah, the brother doing his thing over there, man. The food's good. He's on deck, man, making sure things are run properly, man. He got it set up where his ladies gonna make sure they entertain, man. They got the bachata and stuff going, man. And you walk in through the spot and you just see somebody want to grab and hit a few steps with, she gonna be with it, man, because he didn't train them to do that. He didn't train them to make sure that you visit that place, you have a great experience, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about it, for real, man. He got a nice spot.
That's what's up. Vantar Black says where. I guess you want to know exactly where it's at.
Yeah. So that joint is it's hard to say. I just know the Malecon. It's on Porter Plata and Malecon. If you're ever there, just ask somebody. The club below, Club Miami, it been there a while. Everybody know that. So if you're there in Porter Plata, just say hey, or even Sasua, say hey man, can you take me over to Club Miami? His Dean's joint is called Atlanta Lights, and Dean joint is called Atlanta Lights. But below it is Miami. So everybody know the Miami. So yeah, right there on the Malecon, just tell them, hey, take me to the Malecon to Miami, and they're gonna get you there. Yep.
Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I seen that brother when he first purchased that property, and he took
Yeah.
it a long way very fast. I seen it when he was going through. He put it all on YouTube, and
It's fly,
yeah,
man.
it looks
Wait for
nice.
I can't wait for Kobe to be behind us, man. We're gonna have some good nights in that junk, man. Good
Yeah,
nights in there.
my brother with the $5 super chat. I appreciate that, brother. He says, "Good look, brothers." Oh yeah, for sure.
For
That's
sure,
how
for
Black
sure.
says. Appreciate that information, man. Appreciate that information.
No
So
doubt.
what, like how do you what's like how to move out there? You wake up, where you go for breakfast? You go to flip flop or where you go?
Man, so I don't eat a lot of breakfast. I'm tough in that. Now what what I would say about breakfast though is Man, the fruit here is amazing, man. So I mainly eat fruit and stuff for breakfast.
Okay.
So and I get it right off the side of the road, man. On that main road, man. Bunch of
Mm-hmm.
fruit, and pull over there, man. When you're in your taxi or whatever, and go get
Mm-hmm.
some fruit, man. So, but I will say, yeah, if you do want to go out and hit something for breakfast, your flip always gonna hold you down, or Bailey's or something like that. You can go
Mm-hmm.
grab you some nice breakfast.
You know what I love about being overseas? I was walking to Sweet Georgia Brown yesterday, and I saw a taxi driver put a Coke, like an old 2 liter Coke bottle, on a top of like a long stick, right? And in the middle of the Coke bottle, it was cut out. So you know how we are. I'm curious. I'm like, man, what's this guy doing? So he goes up into the trees with it and just starts picking up fruit. And he just
Damn,
gave it to a couple of kids. He ventured out, he put some water on it, and just ate it just like that. And
yeah,
I'm sitting here like, man, we don't have that no more in America. You know what I'm saying?
dude.
Like, that was just dope as hell what I just saw.
Dog, like the whole situation, man. Like I know we it's a lot of activity over here. It's a lot, so much room for activities. But
Mhm.
beyond the activities, the quality of life when it comes to reducing stress and food, dog, that stuff in the U.S. is killing us, bro. It's
Mhm.
killing us. And that alone, when you get over here, you just start feeling better. You notice your digestive system's moving. I tell you what blew me on this trip. I bought some ground beef, put
Mhm.
it in the fridge. I brought it that afternoon. By the morning, it was brown. I said,
Mhm.
"Dang, this joint had turned already." Yeah, it's supposed to, bro. It's fresh. That stuff
Exactly.
that y'all fridge for a week that's still red, it ain't right.
Mhm. You know,
Yeah,
it's funny, bro, because I did an interview with a doctor out here at the gym in Santa Fe Mall, and this doctor knows all the fruits that
mm.
come from the rainforest that cure all types of diseases and viruses, bro.
dude, dude, all of it,
Yeah,
all
man.
of it. Yeah, yeah.
I'm go ahead,
Eh,
bro.
no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna drop that interview soon, man, because he's actually telling brothers like exactly what fruits to get and
Hmm.
vegetables to get to cure certain viruses and illnesses and even cancers to a certain degree. And a lot
Indeed.
of locals know these fruits. And
Yeah,
some you can buy in the store too, man, but some you gotta just buy at these little grocery shops and stuff like that.
yeah.
And I mean, these people in here are in shape, man. Let me tell you what happened to me today, bro. So, every morning I go eat breakfast at Sweet Georgia Brown. So it's a little walk. It's not far, but it's a little walk. So it's just a little old lady, bro. This old lady has to be about 70 some years old, bro.
Mm.
Colombian lady, right? And we live like in the same little building, basically. So I don't know why, but it seems like every time I leave, I see her out there, right? So I think she's trying to race me walking today, bro. And
Ah,
she dusted my ass, bro. She dusted your boy so bad because the thing about there's a lot of hills in Colombia, bro. I mean,
yeah.
it's very hilly. So I'm walking uphill and I'm like, this lady only trying to race me or something? You know, she dusts me, bro. She stops at a little fruit stand for a minute. So I walk past her and she brings
Yeah.
right by me again. But this is
Mm.
the funny thing about it, right? So I went to Sweet Georgia Brown. I met up with my boy Fabian. He bought a couple t-shirts for me. Shout out to Fabian. And I went to the barbershop. On the way from the barbershop, I see her again,
Mm.
right? And she blow
Yeah.
past me again. I'm like, man, wait a minute, man. I said, wait a minute. I said, tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow, bro. Wait till I get back
Yeah.
in shape, But
That's
that's how
man.
that's how they are out here, man. And believe it or not, Colombia, especially Medellin, has the best hospitals known for in the world, right? They have very good medical care. They have free medical care.
Mm.
But almost everybody you see is in shape out here, bro. And
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
because the gyms aren't packed out here. It's just that it's hilly, you walk everywhere. And like you said
Yeah.
earlier, man, the food is just so much better, bro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
much. And you're right. Even the meat, like, we used to our meat, you throw in that refrigerator for 2 weeks, it ain't gonna turn.
Yeah.
You know. Another thing I noticed is there are fast food restaurants out here, but don't nobody really mess with them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got KFC, you got Domino's, but for the
Mm.
most part, everybody kind of supports each other's businesses because this is a
Mm.
big entrepreneur city. Everybody has a little business or a side business, right? So you can see a lot of the locals in like these little small restaurants eating. And I'm gonna tell you guys, don't slip on the Afro Latinas in Colombia, man, because they have a
Mm.
different palette of food. And when I'm telling you, they throw down in the kitchen, they throw down in the kitchen, bro. They do it serious. Most definitely. Let me hit these super chats real quick, brother. We'll get back to flowing. Corey Washington with the $5 super chat, man. I really appreciate that, brother. He says, I really appreciate the group and look forward to traveling and learning more about attaining wealth, investing, and traveling. That's what it's all about, brother. That's what it's all about.
Appreciate you, brother.
Shout out
Yo.
to my brother John Kennedy. He said, learn game from crypto stream with the two brothers. Man, shout out to Bitcoin Bobby and Satoshi Steve, bro. They got your boy crypto portfolio looking good, bro. I mean, the stocks to me are a little, they've been manipulated, man. They down right now. But that crypto is seems like it's unstoppable, bro. If you would invest in crypto when Bobby had first came on the scene, you will be up, bro. You'll be up. Like my boy Bitcoin Bobby lives, sleep, and eats crypto every day.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I'm
And
gonna
with
bring
that,
that up on hopefully this week.
I'm gonna drop a quick jewel real quick about that. What you just said, like your man Bobby, he eats, sleep, and breathe crypto.
Mm-hmm.
You know, find something that you eat, sleep, and breathe. And
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, man, you can be successful in anything that you just put all your effort into. Don't worry about doing it all. I tell Bobby all the time, man, you come to me for real estate because I eat, sleep, and breathe it. I don't worry about trying to understand crypto. I go to Bobby because he's the master. You know, if you try to go to kind of master everything, it won't work. I remember when I was younger, they used to always say, a jack of all trades, and a lot of people, especially in our community, in the hood, we looked at that as a positive thing. They're like, oh man, oh shit, call Jeff over here. He a jack of all trades. And we
Mm-hmm.
thought that was dope. Like, man, that's dope. He know I do everything. But the reality is the second part of that say, and a master of none. Okay? So the jack never gets paid, but the master does, man. So
Mm-hmm.
find one thing, drill down on it, and master it.
That's what's up, man. That's real talk. Because I'm not gonna lie, Bitcoin Bobby predicting exactly where crypto gonna go, and it goes there, bro. He says it's gonna hit 50 bands, it hit 50 bands. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. So tell us about this property you're looking at in DR real quick, brother.
Yeah, man. So it was dope, man. It's a piece of land that's up near up past Casa Linda. A real big piece of land. Like I say, we want to build something substantial.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about the land here, you got a couple aspects of it, which you've probably heard me talk about a couple times now. It's the title and stuff like that. You want to make sure that there's Lindes and all those pieces are together. I'm vetting some real estate agents while I'm here as well because it's the wild wild west with agents.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
telling me that.
yeah, so I'm vetting some more agents and stuff. And once I verify that they got it together, I'll go ahead and say, hey, here's some people that I believe in or whatever. One place, a good place to start with the brands though. There's a ton of independent companies because anybody can open one, but
Mm-hmm.
when you at like your big brands, your Remax, your Sotheby's, your Long and Fosters, your Century 21s, they're held to a standard of accountability. So they have somebody they got to answer to because they're wearing that brand. So that's a good start right there. But yeah, that piece of land was dope, man. It was um, 32,000 square meters.
Mm-hmm.
It was building up. And this one had some plans that was proposed already. We'll switch up a little bit, but we probably can build maybe 40 villas on it. We probably build a condo building, community pool, a jacuzzi, bar, restaurant, the whole nine, man. Whole nine. It's ocean view. Some of the units will be ocean view. So it's pretty dope. So, like I said, I got to work through the numbers, look at the bill, look at the potential returns, and then we're going to put it out there, man. We're going to
That's
find out
what's
who's.
up, man. That's what's up, bro. Nothing but support over here, bro. I can't wait to get out there with you, man.
Yeah.
That's good. That's very good. It's funny, man, because I had a conversation with a guy today named Moss out here in Colombia. This brother actually speaks fluent Spanish because he's usually out there in the DR.
Uh-huh.
But not to put all his business out there, man. But I know he's looking at a property in Guadalupe, pretty much doing the same thing. So you got brothers all over the world, man. And he linked up with two other brothers. So you got brothers going in on these real estate projects, man.
That's the name of the game, man. Group economics, dog.
Group
Way
economics, brother.
we move, man. We didn't get the silver spoon. We didn't get the insurance checks, wealth. We didn't
Mm-hmm.
get. We didn't start the game off rolling. So we got to work together. I feel like I worked in banking for 5 years, and I watched groups of people, and that's how they did it, man. These jokers would come to the U.S. from China with nothing. They'd be five up and sit at my desk. They'd open a banking account with $200 in it, and
Mm-hmm.
when I go back and I look 2-3 years later, and they got several $100,000, and I'm like, man, what the heck happened? They all start. I'll just go get a job. They live together. They put their money. They pool their capital together. Then they go buy a Chinese restaurant. Then they
Exactly.
all there, and then they stack all that money. And then they branch off and open everybody their own individual Chinese restaurant. It's crazy, bro. They
Mm-hmm.
all work together though. Group economics, man. The Indians, all those nationalities. When I show houses, when I go in the Indian house, I already expect to see a lock on everybody's door because that's how they do. They put,
Mm-hmm.
every home I show this as an Indian family that was looking to sell it, they done turned that basement into multiple units, man, multiple rooms, and they stay there and stack their dough. My neighbor's Indian.
Mm-hmm.
He bought the house next door to me. He put down 30%. I put down 5%. The reason
Mm-hmm.
he put 30, I put down 5 because he had just moved out of his parents' house at 33 years old. He been
Mm-hmm.
stacking paper. Here I go scraping up my little 5% to buy a house. He moved in no problem with 30% down because they work together. They know what it is. He stayed at his people's house. He stacked all his dough.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. That is definitely what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. You know, I was telling guys a couple of days ago as I'm walking through the park at Poblado that I used to work for a boxing company, a logistics
Mm-hmm.
boxing company, basically. And it was many times that that company did not need any more boxes. But the way those guys were working was just like, listen, I buy 10,000 units from you, you buy from me, and they just kept the money always moving around, you know. And I saw how economics really works. I saw how logistics really work. It really just about moving the money around.
Yeah, it's
Paying out
cold,
the
man.
business loan, just keep pushing the money around, And them guys probably wouldn't buy from no other group of men but each other. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. That's how you got to move, man. You keep that money rolling. My man asked about the sour sop. I haven't asked about it, but I imagine so. I know a lot of Dominicans live in the U.S. They enjoy it, which means they probably started enjoying it because they used to have it at home.
Right. Well, bro, I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. I know you out there in sunny DR. You got a lot going on. It's kind of got like a tornado or something going on out here, bro. So let me bunker on down. So, bro, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. Dropping all them gems, bro. We gotta definitely do it again.
Definitely, man. I'll be here about another week, man. We can kick it, we can chop it up, man. And shout out to Milton, man, over there, Bar 39, man. That brother, wow, that brother laid
Oh
it out,
yeah, I forgot to shout out his business, man. How was that joint over there?
dude. When I tell you Milton laid it out, man, I had a lot of dudes here their first time. That jokers fell in love, man. Milton, let me tell you how ill he laid it out. This man has a bar, sir. He serves drinks at his bar. He lined up a haircut on the beach for my man, bro. He
Mhm.
had his personal barber come to the bar and cut my people hair, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's
And,
what's up.
and, and one of my other homies, the biggest lobster I ever seen in my life. I'm gonna put it in the page.
That's what's up, man. I saw the photos. He did his thing out
Yeah,
there, man. The whole
yeah,
New York aesthetic to it. He did his thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Well, bro, once again, I appreciate you coming on the show, bro.
For
Peace.
sure. That's you, man. Let's get it.
Let's get it.